This is a rebuttal to the myth of evolution and its historical roots. This video first starts off by saying that evolution was started in Mesopotamia and then passed down to the Greeks, then the Romans, and then given to the Europeans in the 18th century. This is simply untrue. The Mesopotamians may have had myths of life starting in water and everything else like that, but it only superficially resembles that of the theory of evolution. Then the video moves on to Lamarck, saying that Lamarck was the first person to give us evolution. This is true. The thing is, Lamarck was wrong because he thought that his famous example was that if something stretched its neck out so much, it'd be able to pass that on to its offspring. Lamarck was wrong on that because what something does in life cannot be passed on to its children. If you lose your arm, your children do not inherit a lost arm. After that, the video talks about Darwin copying Lamarck and saying that he just rephrased it. This is wrong because Darwin realized that traits had to be inherited, and this was confirmed with the discovery of DNA. The video also claims that Darwin believed that life spontaneously formed in water. This is untrue. Darwin didn't know where life started from. Evolution doesn't deal with how life started. Evolution, I've said this before and I'll probably say it again, is the explanation for why life is still here on this ever-changing planet. Then the video points out that evolution wasn't widely accepted right after Darwin first proposed it. This is true. This is true of every theory. Skepticism is the first step to every theory. You have to test it, you have to go back, you gotta look at all the information. It also claims that there's no science behind evolution. There's tons of science. Tons of fossils, tons of genetic evidence. Also, during the time of Darwin, there were not many fossils of extinct animals in the first place. They had discovered the Neanderthal man just years prior to his coming forth with this theory, and they discovered Archaeopteryx right after that. Since then, there's been tons of transitional forms discovered, including many hominid fossils, which I've shown before, and many other transitions between amphibian and fish, reptile and amphibian, and other creatures like Archaeopteryx. The video also makes a claim that there are many fossils of animals that we have today. This is true. He shows pictures of ants and dragonflies that are millions of years old, fossilized. Evolution says that if an animal fits into an ecological niche, it has no reason to evolve. It's best suited to its environment. Evolution only happens when the environment changes and an animal has to adjust to it. Finally, the video makes an error by claiming that abiogenesis is the same thing as evolution. It says that life is too complex to form on its own. This is a field called abiogenesis. I suggest going and watching Don Exodus's video about abiogenesis to learn more about this. It's a very interesting video. The final thing claimed in this video is that every animal is set to its own kind, that there is no links between them. But this is untrue. If you just look at the arm and leg bones of every vertebrate, they are the same. If you look at the finger bones for every mammal, they are the same. Highflyingdutchman's video has some half-truths in it and some outright lies. I hope I have pointed them out to you and shown you that evolution is a fact and is science, no matter how much people wish it wasn't.